The world is changing. After the COVID-19, there have been a lot of vacancies in different sectors in the whole world. And the healthcare visa, the care visa route, is a route that is not closing anytime soon. The UK government came out with a lot of opportunities to bring in care workers to the United Kingdom to fill their shortage occupation list. A lot of people, including I myself, gained this opportunity and we all landed in the UK. As time goes on, it seems like it's becoming tough to get this job in the UK. And a lot of people have been in my DM. Mama, I have suffered for this caregiver job. I have done different courses. Does that mean I wasted money to do this course and all that? There is no knowledge that is a waste. Let me let you know today that the UK is not the only country that are in their need of healthcare assistants, caregivers, and care workers. There are a lot of countries out there that need your work experience as a healthcare assistant, as a caregiver. Besties, in today's video, I am talking about a great opportunity that I have not spoken about in this channel. So in today's video, I am going to bring up a fresh opportunity for you guys to move as a caregiver. In this video, I will be discussing about the country we're talking about, the eligibility criteria for you to be able to move in as a caregiver, how to apply to be in this country as a caregiver, all right? The documents that you need for you to process your application. I will teach you everything you need to know, the cost implications, how much is it going to cost you to move to this country as a caregiver, and everything in between, besties. I will encourage you to watch this video to the very end. Do not miss any vital information so that you will not miss out. With that being said, besties, don't forget to hit the like button. That's the only way you are telling YouTube that this video is worth it and you want to encourage my positivity for a job well done. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not, and share this video to your family and friend. Remember, I am not on Telegram as other kings. Anybody in your DM bearing other kings, chatting you, promising you job, asking you to pay them money, Bitcoin and all that, this is not me. Be careful of your hard-earned money. The best way to reach out to me is to book a one-on-one section. The link is in the description box. With that being said, besties, let's go right into this video. One of the greatest benefits of today's program is the fact that you are opportune to move with your entire family dependents to go and do caregiver job in this country. The second most important benefit is that you don't need to wait for an employer to employ you. An individual can employ you to come and do this job. Like I can employ you to come and do caregiver job in my house. All I need is to give you an employment offer letter and boom, you will do your application. Another most important benefit is that there is no age limit. From 21 years and above till 100 years, you can come and do this job. There is no age limit. There is no limitation. Another important benefit is that you don't need to be a graduate. No degree is required. All that is required is a passion, an experience to say, yes, I have been doing this caregiver job. I am experienced in this job, and here I am to do this job. You don't need a degree. Yes, all you need is your high school diploma, your WAEC, and your secondary school certificates to prove that, yes, at least you know what you are doing. So, besties, in today's video, I am talking about the Canada Caregiver Pilot Program. This program focuses on two different programs to bring you to Canada as a caregiver with a different NOC code. Remember, we have been talking about the nurse aid and orderlies, patient care assistants, which is a different NOC code from the one we are talking about today. Today, we are talking about the Home Child Care Provider Pilot Program in Canada and the Home Support Worker Pilot Program in Canada. Besties, these are different NOC codes from the nurse aid I usually talk about. In this category, like I said, you don't need a care home or a hospital to employ you. No. An individual like myself can employ you and bring you to Canada under this category. This is one of the major ways why Asians and Filipinos are much in Canada, because you and I knows that these people look out for their people. A lot of these people in Canada were brought to Canada by their very own sisters, brothers, friends via this route. This program does not require any LMIA. No, you don't need an LMIA for this program. Once your sister, your brother, your friend, any individual at all in Canada is willing to bring you to come and work for them, we will only give you a job offer letter. With that job offer letter, you will just go straight to the Canada website and apply to come to Canada as a caregiver. So this pathway have two categories. One, the gaining experience category. And this is the most popular category, and it is for you and I that are outside Canada. It means that you are still coming to Canada to gain a Canadian experience in taking care of children or in taking care of elderly in their own home. The second category is the direct to permanent residence category. This category are for people already in Canada that have been doing these jobs under these NOC codes I am going to mention for you in this video, and you have done this job for at least 12 months. As of May 2023, there was a change in this pathway. Before, it used to be that you will have experience for 24 months in Canada. But as of May this year, 2023, they changed the whole rules that only 12 months of work experience in Canada, you are now qualified to apply for permanent residence. Another good news is that those of you that have gone to Canada as a visitor, you can apply to this category. So if you know someone in Canada that is a visitor and is stranded, send them this video. They stand a chance to apply to the gaining experience category, because this gaining experience, like I said before, is for those outside Canada and for those in Canada that are on visit visa. Permit me to let you know that this pathway, when you apply, you will be given what is called the occupation restricted work permit. What does that mean? It simply means that when you come into Canada, you will not work in another occupation except this occupation until you get your permanent residence. You are allowed to change an employer. Let's say me, Adakins, I brought you and I wasn't treating you well and you want to leave my job. Yes, you are allowed to leave my job to go and work for another employer. But you cannot leave the job that brought you to Canada. That is either you come to Canada as a home child care support or a home support worker. All right. The C code for the home child care provider pilot is 44100. Write it down somewhere. And the NOC code for the home support worker pilot program is 44101. Now, for you to be eligible to apply under this category of gaining experience, which is the one all of us are eligible for, you just need two requirements. One, you must have a job offer, and two, the ability to do this job. Yes, you have to prove that you have the ability to do this job. So your job offer must be from a single Canadian employer. That means it might not be a business. It can be an individual, it can be your brother, it can be your sister, it can be your friend, it can be your relative. Anybody can bring you under this category. Your offer letter must be full-time employer. That is, you have to work a minimum of 30 hours per week. Also, the job offer your employer will be giving you have to describe the job description that you'll be coming to do for them in Canada. Now, in as much as you have the opportunity for your sister, your brother, your relative, your friend to bring you under this category, there must be a genuine job offer. It is not a means for you to run away from your country to run to Canada in disguise of this program. No, there must be a genuine offer of employment, and the government of Canada is saying that they will make sure that the job offer is assessed and it is genuine, you are really coming to do this job and you will be paid for your job in order to protect your interests. Another good news with this visa type is that even if you did a volunteer job, you are allowed, whether it is a paid job or an unpaid job, so far you give them a proof that shows that yes, you have an experience. So besties, let's talk about the requirements you need for you to be eligible to apply for this occupation, for this program. Number one is job offer. You must have a genuine, authentic job offer. Once you get a job offer, there is a form that your employer will fill and give to you. Both of you will sign the form at the bottom and it will be part of your application. The second requirement you need under this category is your English language requirement or French language requirement, any of the two. They need IELTS or CELPIP of band 5. Yes, the lowest band they need for this category is band 5. Then you will show them your ECA report. Besties, I have been talking about this ECA report. I am repeating myself. If you really want to move to Canada in 2023 and beyond, and you don't have IELTS, you don't have ECA, my darling, you are going nowhere. You are not ready. Please go and assess your education credentials. All right? I have said this before. You can assess your WAEC result. You can assess your degree, your diploma, your master's, your PhD. Go and do any one you are qualified for, and I highly recommend WES. So the fourth category is qualifying Canadian experience. All right, so this is not mostly for those of us outside Canada. This is a requirement for those applying to direct permanent residence. For those of you that are outside Canada, the only documents you need, the only requirements you need for you to qualify is your job offer, your IELTS results, and your ECA report. Besties, that's all you need, and you are going straight to do the application. The next is your medical exam. They said you should not undergo any medical exam yet until you will require to do so. So once you submit your application, they will get back to you and tell you the medical examinations you have to do and update your application. Both you and your dependents are required to get a police report. So far your child is over 18 years old, you, your husband, your partner, your spouse, and the child over 18 years will bring a police report in your home country. It's part of the documents you need for the application of this visa. The next step is filling a form, the application. When you gather all these documents that you need, you will now move on to fill this form, all right? I will leave the link in the description box to the IRCC portal, Permanent Residence Portal. There you will start the application. There are some forms that you need to download, that they are PDF documents. I will leave the link to all these things in the description box. You download these forms to fill it. They are ones that you have to fill online, all right? And in this category, your spouse or your dependent children will have open work permit and study work permit respectively. That means your spouse can do any job of their choice, any field of your choice. Study, your kids too are eligible to study. Besties, with that being said, let me tell you how to apply. Now, this visa category opens once in a year, and the application opens only on 1st of January of each year. 2023 is closed, and that's why I'm making this video. Start now to gather your documents. On the 1st of January 2024, the application will open. Now go online and start your application, and mind you, before highest in 2 weeks' time, the application will close. So it lasts from 1st of January 2024 to 2 weeks. Sometimes it can stay up to 1 month, but don't take chances. We are currently in September. This is enough time for you to get employer under this category, gather all your documents, and wait for January 1st, 2024, and you will start your application. Besties, this is how it works. Like I said, you don't need any LMIA. All you need is a job offer. Now, you will be paying for your visa fee. You will be able to go for a biometric after you start your application. Remember, in some cases, The person bringing you to Canada will be able to foot these bills, while some might not foot these bills. So have that in mind, that it works two ways. So besties, let's talk about how you can get this job. At this junction, we will be going to my screen and I will show you places you can get this job, where you can see them online, or if you have a sister in Canada, please tell them, bring me to Canada as a caregiver. Let me come and look after your children. You have a friend in Canada, plead with them, I want to come and look after your children. Why not bring me to Canada via this pathway? But in the meantime, in case you don't have anybody in Canada that will do this for you, let's go to the screen and I will show you where and how to fish and get this job. This is the first way I'm taking you is the Canada Job Bank. You can see I have filtered my search. I search for home support worker in various locations in Canada. I search home support worker. You can see Canadians and international candidates, and we have 129 results for people that can bring you to Canada via this route. All right. So besties, look at all these job opportunities. Look at the salaries. Some people are paying £17 per hour. These ones are paying as high as £27 per hour for personal support worker, home support. All right. So guys, this job was posted this August 10, 2023. So I will encourage you to go to Job Bank, type home support worker or home child care worker, anyone you want to do. Filter your search to Canadian and international candidates. In that way, you will see employers that are willing to bring you from outside of Canada. Home support worker, this one is paying $18 per hour. All right. So besties, let's just open one and see what happens. So when you click on that and that have loaded, you want to come down here. Coming down, this is a verified job. The language they want you to speak is English. The requirement is secondary high school graduation certificate, 1 year to less than 2 years, no smoking. All right, they have optional accommodation for you at no charge on a live-in basis. All right, employer client's home, employer's home. Look at the task: administer bedside and personal care, assist clients in water. Guys, you read all these things: experience and specialization, adults, elderly, female, person with a disability. This is what they want you to do for them. All right. Benefits: they have parking available. So now when you come down, you can see that this employer accepts other candidates with or without a Canadian work permit. So show how to apply. When you click on that, you will see the email address. All right. Email address of the person recruiting you. Besties, they say here is what you must include: a cover letter. Please send a cover letter to this email. Let's see other things you should include. So this employer just wants you to send him a cover letter, a references attesting experience. So get your reference and send to him letter of recommendation from whoever you have worked for. There are a lot of you in Nigeria that are doing the work of looking after elderly people in their home and all that. This is your chance. Besties, don't sleep on this. So you send them this thing, they will start contacting you, they will talk to you. If you are ready, they don't need LMIA. I have said this thing before. So why not? If you are good, they will bring you. They will just send you offer letter. You are the one to go to the government website and do this application yourself. Starting from 1st of January, you start your application. So besties, I will be taking you to another website in Canada that is strictly for nannies. All right. So that is under the home child care provider pilot. So you can come in as a nanny in this category. So let me show you. Let's go, besties. Besties, this is another way to find job. CanadianNanny.ca. We are at their official website. Okay. I will leave the link in the description box. So they said babysitter and nanny jobs in Canada. Find a nanny job now. All right. So they say over to, okay, coming down, post your profile, view jobs, contact and get hired. So they have 4,283 nanny jobs found in Canada. So guys, look at it. Nanny jobs, type of provider. So if you want to check, see, individuals have 4K, agencies and companies have 24 plus. All right. So only 4K are individuals looking for Canada. You can streamline your search to individuals. Now look at them. Victoria H, Victoria, British Columbia, active now. She's $25 per hour to work for them. Searching Victoria, experience now the wanted. Family pays $25 per hour. As high as that. So guys, these are individuals. You can still filter your search for full-time. Can you see that? Availability, full-time have 1K. For living, have 234K. Live out, have 1K. For those of you that will come in with your family, you cannot live with your family in another person's home. All right? So you have 2K vacancies. Long-term, occasional, paid part-time, short-term, and all that. What you can provide. I can provide sponsorship. So you have to come and streamline your search to sponsorship. You have 252 vacancies. I don't know if I am communicating. So let's choose I can provide sponsorship. All right. So now we are streamlining it to people that can give you sponsorship. Besties, Caregiver is here. He said they want a nanny and it's $20 per hour. And this person, he was active 40 minutes ago. This person is willing to give you sponsorship, besties. Nanny wanted in Lake Country, BC, hourly benefits. All right. You can read more. Chris J, he also needs a nanny. He said he will be paying you 20 hours, 20 Canadian dollars per hour. Besties, everybody here is available to give you sponsorship. That is why I streamlined it to those that are willing to give you sponsorship. They will give you the description to look after their 8 years old child in the afternoon from 2 to 6 p.m. You can click on the name. When you click on the name, you will see Caregiver. Now he wanted in Lake Country, British Columbia, £20 per hour. He said, I am an individual. So this is an individual. So you click on this apply now button. All right. Required experience, ages is primary school. So share this profile. All right, so just what do? You click on this apply now button under there, and then you apply to come and work for this individual. This is it, besties. I have been able to give you heads up where to get this job in Canada. Nannies.ca, and then the Canadian Job Bank, and then your friends, your relatives, your family members, anybody you know in Canada that you know can bring you via this route. Talk to them. My darling, I want to come to Canada. Do this one for me. A lot of people don't know about this pathway. That is why Mama Positivity have dig deep to find this pathway. And I am here to introduce it to you all. Besties, this is a different NOC code from the normal one I've been showing you guys, the nurse order list. This is a different pathway to Canada where you don't need an LMIA. You do the applications yourself. You only need to get someone in Canada to employ you and give you a job offer. Will you be trying this opportunity? If at this point you have watched me to this point and you have not hit the subscribe button, you have not shared this video, you have not liked this video, come on, besties, support this baby girl to encourage me to do more. Thank you, besties, for the love, for the support, for everything. I hope you give this a trial, and I believe it's going to work for your own good. Congratulations in advance, and I will be drawing the curtain here. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in our next video. For now, bye. Bye, lovelies. Bye.